morning, good morning, good morning. Alright guys, it's Monday morning and oh my gosh, I have so much feeling of getting started. And first of all, do you all also have that, oh my gosh, that you, when you're going in the night, sorry, I just gonna put something on right here on the left side, that you, when you're going to sleep, you have so much energy from, oh yes, tomorrow morning I can continuing my project, and I do have so much joy to start with, so much energy. And then the next morning you wake up and every single muscle in your body hurts. I don't know why that is, but well, I guess I know why, but oh my gosh, do you also have that start in the morning? I do have the most terrible starts in the morning every single day. I'm getting older. Okay, well, after an hour I am up, then it's not that bad any longer. But gosh, when I wake up I think, oh, do I need to get up? Oh wow. Oh, but my back hurts. Everything hurts, but mostly my back. Okay, stop moaning. Just getting started with here on my messy desk. Getting a little sit down right here. Put things back that I already used last week. I have my little breakfast right here to use once in a while. I am not a big breakfast person. I can't eat everything in one time, so I always get it back up here to get a single bite every once in a while. Doing a tutorial. Alright, the last thing. Let it set. Oh my gosh, my phone needs to get turning off. Sorry if this is going to get boring, but I just want to know if your start in the morning, do you wake up totally painless and happy? I am not. I do wake up happy, but not with less pain. Okay, let's get started. Okay guys, so oh yeah, I finished my black. This is what I ended up last week. So this is ready, so here I can start with, and this I still need to decorate, but I think I'm just gonna start filming on a gray one, so I can think of in the meantime what I want with this, because this is a double fold out and a little pocket inside, but I don't know exactly what closure do I like on here. So that maybe, oh, that's a nice idea, maybe just a little thing to tie it up or something, but I will let that happen for the last thing. I'm just gonna start with this one today, so I have something to film, because you know I do make a tryout first on this black album and then I go with the gray one, but that takes so many time, and I know I mentioned this so often, so don't be nagging about that, Diane. Just start. And so what we're gonna make on and this is the back inside cover page. So I used some leftover chipboard. I think I made this way too long, but and then I created this little piece on here. I tried something new instead of a knot making, but I'm going to show you in a tutorial, because I am going to add it. I hope I have enough. I think I have. I'm going to add this in the kit just to show you what I mean. I hope you can see that. That's a little tool where you just put your end of your thread in, and I add some glue in too, and then you just can hang whatever charm on it what you like, so you don't have any knots. So that is cool, really cool. I have no idea how you call this piece right here. I think it's a jewelry thing for making bracelets or something. But you also can use it on your threads. Alright, okay, so and then this opens up and then you have a big expandable little accordion spine side pocket. Not that much, but just a little, so you can add so many. Now I think of that, why did I not make it way deeper? Well, if I make it way deeper, then I think this is also getting way thicker. So that is, I think, why I did not make it full. Alright, so yep, and then you can make these also round if you like, by the way. I just use them as they are square, but you also can punch it out with round ones if you like, but I think square ones looks nice too. Alright, so let's just get started on the right side of this. Alright, let's get started. Okay guys, let's get started. So first of all, I'm gonna bring back my scoreboard. Open it up. What's on here? I'm just gonna grab a A4 piece. And I'm just gonna start. You can flip this around if you like, having it perfectly straight. We are going to score 3 pieces, so that's a 1/2 inch. Then I'm going to score at 1 inch and at 1.5 inch. So we have 3 score lines. Alright, that's step 1. Now we are going to fold it as an accordion, nice and straight, and then I'm going to use my bone folder to nicely make them flat. Okay, now you can measure on your scoreboard, or well, can I? Well, why not? Let's do that. Let's use my scoreboard for the measurements. Okay, so 5 3/4, that is what I need for my next one. So I'm gonna slide this against here. 5 3/4, that is right there. Alright, now I am needed to be scoring this at 5 3/4. I'm going to use my little helping guide right here. Alright, that's my first fold line. And then of course I need 2 more on the right side, each 1/2 inch away. So the space in between, this big space, is 5 3/4 of an inch. And then you can cut this away. And now I'm just going to fold this open for the last fold line. I'm going to use 1/2 inch for the bottom part. Okay, that's that. Now the first thing that I'm going to cut away is on this side, those 3 little square ones. You don't need those. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this in a little flawless angle, not too much, just a little, so it does not bump in the way. Now I'm going to fold this also as an accordion and burnish it down. And then of course the bottom, and I totally forgot something about the bottom. Damn. I forgot to make this larger. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about it. Okay, I did. I'm gonna make a new one, guys. I'm just gonna make a new one. Yep, I totally forgot about it. Sorry. Okay, making a new one, guys. I'm just gonna make a new one. So sorry. So sorry. I totally forgot about it. I am thinking, can I not then use the other side? I'm just gonna check it out. Sorry. Full one needs to be 7. No, then still. Oh, it might be. It just might. Yeah. Okay, guys. Let me check that out. If I cut this away. Wait just a second. I'm gonna do that. I'm so sorry that I did not make it completely perfect the first time. I totally forgot about the bottom. So sorry. Okay, so what was needed is alright, what was needed is of course the 1/2 inch, but I also needed the 1/4 extra. You do need the space, guys. I totally forgot about it. And now I did that. Then I have still a 7, thank God. Yes, I'm so sorry that I messed it up. But now you don't have to throw that piece away. You don't have to throw it away. So it's Monday morning. Alright, let's cut this away. Same thing, but with the 1/4 extra. Here we go. Burnish it down, and that extra little piece too. Yes. So if you fold this just like that with that little gusset, and then this one, and this above, see, then you have the perfect bottom piece right here. See that? Perfect. So it's, you can add so many things in this pocket, so many extra pictures. Alright guys, so that is how it looks. Let me fold this just this way. Okay, so now let's make that window piece. Okay. Thank God I fixed it for you guys. Now what I used on my black one is the cover. I'm just gonna put this away. That's all the paper I used for the black one, so I don't want to mix it all up. Okay, let's get back with the gray one. I used the cover for this. Yes, I did. So what I'm gonna use, I did cut out already with the black one my leopard and this lady, and also the wild hearts. But everything else that I have left I can use for covering up this page. So first I'm gonna cut this off. Because yeah, you know me, I do love to use everything that I can be using. So the wild heart I can use, I'm gonna cut out. Then my lady I can cut out. That's going this way. This I can cut out. And my leopard I can cut out. You never know if you want to use it. So just cut her out. Is it a her or a she? I have no clue, but let's assume that she is a she. Okay, cut it out. Okay, so now I have this left, but we can use it. Of course, we can use it, and I prefer this piece. We still can use. If I cut this a little off, just like this, nicely, so I still have a nice piece that I can use for any occasion, so I'm gonna leave that. But this long piece I definitely can use for making my front. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna cut 4 pieces at 1 inch. Okay, did I do that? Let me check that first before I'm gonna tell you. Yep, they are all 1 inch. Just gonna check it out before I make any mistakes again. All right, that's 1. And now of course we need to cut this first straight. Before I can continuing with the 1 inch strips. And the last one. Here we go. Now this one, we can make this very nice. There we go. We still can use it. Use everything. Alright. Now, but for these, this is what we need. Okay. So let this grab back. Fold it straight, and now we're going to use, see, because this fits perfectly. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this one in the right position. That means that the other part is of course the same size. Two of these. Yep, check. Now let's go on this side. Let's cut this one. Oh, that's easy to cut. This size. Yep, that means that this piece right here is the same one. Okay. So now I have 2 pieces that fits above and 1 below and 2 on the sides. Okay, let's grab a little clamp and let's just see how I want to move it, because we have here a leopard, so the next leopard I want down here. We do have a leopard right here that's going to be in the middle, and then this leopard I want there. So it's a little, yeah, I really like this. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these 2 on each other, put a clamp on, and now I'm gonna cut from corner to corner. Okay, so this is ready. Now I go on this corner. You don't need to use a clamp, but I like to use a clamp so it's easy to cut. From corner to corner, so this is ready. Now I go to this corner And you don't have to do this method. You also can leave them square if you like. It's totally fine. But I just like to use it, this method, also in this album. And my last one. Alright, now we can smooch the edges. Still gonna use my frayed burlap. I love that color. It's such a nice vintage looking color. Vintage green color. Greenery, brownery. Such a color like that. I really think that fits perfect on this, but just a vintage photo would do too. Any color, what you prefer, would do. Okay guys, let's glue this on. Okay, let's open our bottles and glue down the first one. Yep, let's go all the way around. Don't miss any spots, especially on the sides. And then the last one. See if it fits. Yeah. You can move while your glue is still wet. Yep, here we go. Then you have a nice, easy used frame. Okay, now we can cut the middle frame off. So I'm going to use my ruler and my knife, still leaving a little edge. So I can cut all the way around. With a little edge, so that is why I'm gonna cut on this side, so I definitely see how large my edge is. And then my last cut. Here we go. Yes, cool. Okay, now we do have some leftover from that. Okay, let's check that out. Where do I have that piece? Where is it? I'm gonna search for that because we do have a leftover piece. So I'm gonna search for that little see-through window thing. Okay, I found it, and it will fit just along this frame. I do like to use double-sided tape, but you also can use, by the way, also the one that I normally use, but this one is just a little smaller. If I can find, here it is. It's just a little smaller than the normal one that I use. Okay, let's put some double-sided tape on. Here we go. Peel it off. Hello. Peel it off. Yes, here we go. Yes, and then just put the window on. Alrighty then, I do see a little piece of thread right here. There we go. Still not. I think I can better cut it off. Alright. That's the pocket. The pocket is done, but don't glue it down just yet, because we are going to make that that closure still. So don't glue it down just yet. Let's go to the lid, to the closing lid. Alright, so let's cut a piece of paper that fits exactly on this pocket, same size. Okay, cut it. Now, let us start with, let us start with, I'm just gonna make it a little longer. That's not needed, but I'm gonna make it longer. Let's say 1 inch and then a 1/4. Same as the bottom pockets. Okay, I don't know why I'm gonna make this longer. It does not need it, but just, you never know. Okay, and now I'm just gonna fold by the first fold. So, and then I'm gonna cut at 4 inch. Nope, that's not true. 2.5. Otherwise the lid is way too long. Is it 2.5? Let me check that first. Mine definitely is. Yeah, it's 2.5. 2.5. Okay, that's for the lid. Now before I continuing, I'm just gonna make a corner punch, otherwise I'm forgetting that and then it's not easy to do. Then I go back in my basket and see if I do have any left, and I do have some left, so that's cool. So let's use it then. That's why I always tell you to wait. before you throw anything away. Okay, let's place this in the middle. Just gonna eyeball this in the middle, of course. And then this goes on the back. Move on the right spot where you like it. Here we go. Okay, and then this is the back, and we're gonna add some, of course. First of all, I did use this one. Let's see if this connects with this one or not. Well, I don't think that's necessary. I'm just gonna use the flowery corner first. Alright, cut this piece of paper at the right spot. Then cut the corner. And smooth the edges. Anyway, how was your weekend, by the way? How was your weekend? Tell me. I had a quiet weekend. Not much going on, but that's okay, because we went the weekend before on a little trip, so I had to catch up some house cleaning, washing things, everything that a woman does not want to do, but is needed, of course. Okay, so yep, I did use a strip that we used on the previous thing. I just put some lip balsam on my lips, but somehow I put too many on. As if I'm drooling besides my lips. That's not the thing that we wanted. Drooling lips. Now let's see, for the last thing, I do see that I used this brown one, so let's use that again. Same thing on this one. Now I can cut this piece in one piece because I use it on the back too. And then this goes straight to the first fold line. Alrighty, let's do that. So let's do some decoration. And put it on. Here we go. The back I will leave till I have finished up my closures. So let me search first for the closure. Do I have these in my basket, or do I need to cut it down for a new one? Oh, I have them right here. I do have them. No, these are printable. So I don't think that I saved these. So you can see already that I messed up with the black one, because this is a printable. So yeah, it's definitely a nice thing to have printable as a backup. It definitely does. So that means that I need to cut my, oh, here it is. I need to cut this because I'm going to use it as the closure for this. Oh, which one did I use? The Wild and Fearless and that lady. Okay, that's this one. Now again, you can use these as round ones if you like. That's totally up to you. Let me put these in my basket because I don't know, but maybe it's easier to do this. Yeah, you can use this as round ones. You just can just cut these out. Oh, that would be fitting just fine. I think with these ones too, but that's totally fine. Yeah, do you like these round or do you like them squares? Totally up to you. I'm just going to use these as square ones. So that's your decision what you like to do. I'm just going to glue these down on a piece of chipboard that you have left, and you do have some left if you have the kit. Gosh, these lip balms are not, good lord, if I am drooling, good heaven, it's too wet, I don't want that. Okay, cool. Let's cut this out. You can use your knife or your scissor, whatever you prefer using. Cut a little too much off, so now I need to cut more of these off, but that's cool. Alright, smooth the edges so it's nice one piece. Here we go. Make a little hole on the insides. Here we go. That's that. Let's grab some breads and a little spacer. Here we go. Alright. Move this, move this. Let's grab the cover, guys. Alright guys, let's go to the back. Always check if you do have the back. Okay. Now, I like to put this on, but not with glue, of course. Put this on the spot you want it. Okay, this is my spot where I want it. That's cool. So I like to add a little clam to be on that spot for just a second. Now what I like to do is put this also on the spot where it should be. Okay, so let's say I add this right here, and by the way I can add this right away because this does not have to move anywhere. My bread, my spacer, and then put it in. Put it in, put it in, put it in. I always like to use this one. Perfect. With the flat end. Okay. So if this is going to be right here, then it would be nice to put this right here. Okay. Now I can move it all and just put it on. Go. That's that. Now you can put a little, I don't know if that's needed, but you can add a little piece of paper if you want that. I don't know if it's needed, but you can. I did it with the black one, so I'm just gonna do that also with this one. But I don't know if that's is special needed. I don't know. But I'm just gonna do it anyway. So maybe anything that you put in here will not be damaged by those bread legs. Alright. See, I think I did it that way. Okay, so let's put it on, guys. Let's put it on. Yeah, how we can do this. Well, just add some glue, of course. And also right here. Clean everything that you have missed. And put it on the white spots. I'm just gonna start on the right corner. So I am definitely nice and straight at the bottom. Okay, then I'm first going up here to squeeze this down. Here we go. And now this, you actually can't push it that much. You can't, because we have that little gusset. Now you can, oops, you can use your ruler for that. Okay, let's see if I can manage this to pull in front of the camera. I don't think so. Oh, I do this a little bit. I'm just gonna move in, just like that, and then I'm gonna try to punch this a little. Okay, now I'm gonna grab this and I'm gonna watch in the pocket to see if everything is nice. And I think I managed it already. But if you don't, you still can squeeze your fingers at the bottom. You definitely don't see any air in between. See that? Everything is attached nicely. And now all my baskets are over the floor. Yeah. I think this one belongs right here. Oh my, this is risky. Alright, so that's done. Let's grab, where is it? Whoop, up, here it is. The closure. Okay. Well, let's just, well, we still can, shall we do that first? Do some decoration right here. Yeah, I think that's easier to do. Okay. So, let me check what I used. Oh yeah, I definitely used this one and this strip. This is what I'm going to use. Oh my gosh, sorry. Don't eat while filming. That sounds disgusting. I'm sorry guys, I just have a little bowl of pineapple and I just put one in my mouth. I'm so sorry, that's not good. I will not do that again, I'm sorry. Okay. Let's just use the back of this one. There we go. So that end of the blad is gone by the wind. Now I'm going to use a 1/2 inch first of this one. Half or a little smaller, that's just what you like to use. I'm just going to use 1/2 inch. Oh, why did I not cut first the corners? Yeah, you should have done that because that would be easier. But you can manage to do that. Okay. Okay, I just think of something. My son and daughter went for the very first time during the completely pandemic to a festival. Yeah, they could finally go to a festival. And okay, so the first time I was a little scared about it, but everybody needed to have a test before they even get into that festival. So they needed to make an appointment to take the corona test, and if you are positive you get a, I call that a QR code or something, and then if you go to that festival you have to use that QR code that you are perfectly fine to add to go to that festival because you are tested, I can't remember, positive, negative, I think positive. So you don't have any corona, so then you can then you can go to the festival, of course. So yeah, they had a blast, guys. They had an amazing time, and I'm so happy for them because I remembered that especially my daughter was so angry because she was 17 when the corona went live, and she was so devastated because she almost turned out to be 18 and then finally can go to those bigger festivals. Some festivals are only 18 and older. Oh my gosh, so she was so angry. Now I'm almost 18 and now the corona and there are no festivals to go through. I can imagine that. But now she's already 19 and now having her first big festival. So you can imagine how happy I am for her, as happy she is. I maybe am even more happy. And those two had an amazing time, so thank you for organizing a new festival. Absolutely. Those young people definitely need that break. Okay, so let me put this in. Here we go. Put it on the wet spots. Nicely on top. Yes, cool. There you go. And now the background, I used that piece of paper. Let's see where I have that. Let's check that out. Did I use a full one? Why did I use a new one? Well, I'm just going to do that. I did use this one. Okay. Let's use it also. I did use that. I don't know why. I'm just going to check how I did cut it. Yeah, I did cut it this way. Why? Why did I cut it this way? Somehow I think I used this, but I don't remember how I used it. I think it was a leftover piece, I think. But why not use it this way? And I'm definitely going to use it this way. Yep, I do. I am going to do that. I'm not going to cut a strange thing. So this is what I'm going to use. I'm still going to use the same, but then I'm going to cut it a little different. And that's the thing of using two, making two same projects. But that's okay. That's okay. That's just my struggle, and you don't have all that struggles. See, that fits perfect. Now you don't have to glue this down if you don't want to. I am gonna do that, and I'm just gonna use only the little top of this. You don't have to glue it down completely. I'm just gonna use only the top. Move this in, and then move this up to the place where it be needed. Here we go. And that's it for this pocket. Yeah, the string of course, but okay, let's get into that. Last thing that I like to do is I use a strip to cover up. So I like to be, I do like to have some space in between things in an album. Otherwise it gets stuck in each other and you don't want that, then it does not work. But for some pages it does not work. Alright, so gluing down this little strip so it comes back for this one. And then I'm just gonna glue this down right against This one right here. Oh, wait, beast weight, of course. Not gluing this down too. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. That's that. Now the last thing is the strip. The strip. Let's see. Let's scrap. I did use that. This one I used, but you also can use the brown one if you like. Yes, I did use the brown one, but you also can use this one if you like. Totally up to you. Let me use this one for a change, just to see how it goes. Okay. Now I know this is thick. I know. But let's just use it. I love the color. I hope it's not too thick. Okay. Now I don't want to wrap this too much around it because of the thickness. I think this is already enough, I think. Just adding, you have the pockets one time and then one time. Yeah, I think that's enough for this big thick thread. Okay, use the, how long can we cut this? Somewhere right here. Okay, now I'm gonna grab the charms for you guys and then I'll come back to you, make some places. Let me search for the things that's needed. Alright, so what I have is, let me open this up just a little bit. So you have the end of this thread piece. Now I'm going to use this one. I don't know if you see such a thing earlier. Someone sent this to me and it's the first time that I use it. Sorry that it takes too long, but it's the first time that I'm going to use it. I think normally it will be a jewelry thing. So I do gonna add some glue. Yeah, let's just use this one. Just to be sure. I don't know if that's needed. That's just perhaps me. No clue. But I'm just gonna add some glue. Okay. Now the next thing, maybe it would be a good idea, let's check that out, if this is also needed. Okay. Maybe it wasn't. Now it's, see that? Ah. Don't do this because now it's burning. But I just was doing this because maybe it would be better, but it's not. I think it's better to just add glue on. I think that's way better to stop the, to make it loose. Okay, that smokes. Get on my lungs. Okay, now I'm gonna push this. And guys, I hope you can see that. Maybe I can go a little bit deeper into the thing. Hope you can see it now a little bit better. Alright, so I'm just gonna push my little loop in here. And now you just squeeze this. It's not that easy to do, but you can do it. Now the first thing I like to do is squeeze this a little bit. So I can go first on this side, and then I can squeeze this. Alright, clean off the glue. The glue, I don't know if it's needed, I'm just gonna add that just in case. Alright. It pretty much set it down. Okay, now the next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this. Oh my god, look at this. This is so cute. I forgot that I zoomed in my camera. Sorry for that. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? So cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. Now, but it's a bead actually. It is a bead, so we do have a little hole in it. Now we do want to make a charm for that, so I'm gonna use this little thing right here. So I'm just gonna push this at the bottom, and this is too small. Huh? Okay. Why is this not working? This is not working. It worked with the other one. That means that the holes are not always the same. Okay, how can we solve that? We can solve that with a little bead using... do I have some little beads somewhere? Let me check in my bead drawer. Come on, you guys. Just one little bead. No beads to be used. Alright. Gosh, I still smell the smoke. Okay. Let me grab another one. Yeah. They made the hole too large, but are they different? Yeah, I think they are different because this one definitely does fit. See? Okay. They sent me two different elephants. Okay. That's okay. I'm just gonna grab just a bead. Grabbing a bead. Okay, let's see if we can fix that. Let's just see if we can fix that. Using this tiny little piece and then go in. Let's check it out. Yeah. Alright. Nice. Problem solved. Don't worry, you will get this too. I share my things with you guys. Alright, so now this is working. Now I'm just gonna use this. I just opened my window because of the smoke smell. I'm just gonna close it in just a second. I can cut this down just a little bit. You don't have to use the long side. I'm just gonna cut 1/2 inch off. And then I'm just going to wrap this around the first time. Then I'm gonna go on this one and I'm just gonna turn till I am completely at the bottom. And then your little piece is ready. that's fine. Yep, I'm satisfied with it. Maybe yep, it's fine with me. Okay, now that is the charm that I want, and this one is. Now I'm just gonna grab a little circle, a little ring. And don't worry, if you have the kit, everything, I'm gonna not forget, I'm gonna try not to forget to put everything inside. Everything that I use will be in there too. Okay, let's hang it. Let's close this down. Just gonna switch my thing, and this is very arrow, so do squeeze your open wing perfectly closed. Yep, that's that. Here we go. Yubbity yubbity yoosy ya. Dubbity dubbity doo. Cleaning up first everything that I have not used. Okay, cool. So here we go. What do you think? Is that nice or is that nice? I do like it. So, as this is that I used this little jewelry thing for the first time. Someone sent this to me. I have no idea how it's called. I have no idea where she got it from. But she sent me plenty, so I can share that with you. So this is how it goes then. Yeah, I do like it. Oh my gosh, I love this charm. I love the elephant. So darn cute. Oh my. Yes, cool. Alright, so I hope you love this too. Let me zoom out again. This is in and this is out. Okay, so what do you think? Do you like this pocket? I like it too. So much photographs you can put inside there. You can. Yes, super cool. I love it. Alright guys, so let's go to the left side of the pocket. On this side. Okay, so you already saw what I did on the black one. So as you can see right here, I used the brown thread, but you can use anything you like, of course. Totally up to you. And I made it a bit longer, but it's definitely not needed. So it's totally what you like to use. Here I used the brown one. Here I used the white one. So for this, I do like to add more pages, more photo spots. So I added a double open folded piece on the left side and one on the right side, and then a little pocket in the middle. I always like to do this. I did not decorate this just yet because I still don't know exactly what I want for the closure, but maybe, just maybe, I do have a little clue. And that is still easy to add. So yeah, I'm gonna work on this right now, and then I'm going back with for you guys for the gray one. So yeah, you know me, I always like to do first a tryout and then come back to you for the gray one. So let's have a blast with the black one. Hello. Okay, I'm ready, and this is how I did my left page. Not my left page, because this is one page. Yes, it is, but the left side of the back inside cover page. Yeah, mouthful. Yes, so I changed, I use this thread rope, love it. And so this is the closure. I still can add a little picture or a little sentiment or a little, ooh, this would be nice with love. That's nice. So that is always love you, something like that. I still can add that. So this is the closure, so it opens up like that, and then inside, alright, so this is the first cover, first page thing. I decorated with papers. Then you go on the you open this to the left. Then I added some photo mats and some photo mats more. For those who like to add right away pictures, then please add right away pictures. Now I use the gray for the photo mats in this black album because I love it. I love the color. Is it getting too thick? Maybe not if I add pictures on here, but maybe you can, if you still like to use photo mats first instead of first using photos, then try to get as thin paper as you can, because if you're gonna add a picture on here, then you definitely only see the edges. Okay, so try to use a thinner piece of paper to do the photo mats. I just added 160 gram photo mat in here to see that if I don't use the photo mat and if I do use right away my pictures, then it definitely fit perfect. So I'm not gonna, but we do have the gusset right here, so it's just a choice for you guys. It's a choice. If you use right away pictures, then it definitely will fit. If you still like to use photo mats, then I suggest you use a very, very thin piece of paper, not the 160 grams. Alright, that is just my little tip for the day. And that is for all my albums, guys, for all of it. Alright, and then we have another decorate pages right here, and this opens up to the right, and then this opens up again. So I just played a little around with just the photo mat, and that's not used any design paper, just used the gray one. So just to show you how easy it that you can play with all of the spots and this size of papers. So you still can use your design paper if you like. You still can use right away your photos. If you like to add something like this to write a note on, and then here place your photo. You can use your imagination as much as you can. I don't know why my dog is barking, but who knows? Because it's Monday, so no postman will bring something. But anyway, and then at the bottom we do have a nice large pocket where you still can add your photo mats in here. I do not decorate this, it's just when I have time or feeling that I still can use them to decorate, or just place a photo mat on the same color as this one. But I still can do that. So that is for this, and now this one goes flat. This one does not have any gusset. So this plays a little flat as it is already, and on this page we do have a gusset. So it closes all perfectly, just like that. So if you use right away pictures, then this method will definitely be working with your photos. If you like to use photo mats, then I suggest you use the thinnest piece of paper that you possibly can be found, and then this system will work perfect. Alright, so let's make it in the gray one. Alrighty, okay, let me first make the closures, because I did use this little leftover, and of course my template that we are going to use. The beauty would be if I could cut this in 4. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, that's one time. Okay, now I'll leave these two. It's easier. Alright, let's see. What's the middle? I think I'm just gonna start. No, I'm gonna go all the way up. I definitely need to know the middle. That is maybe just a little bit easier. Okay. Okay, so my leftover piece is about 3 inches. Okay, let's see where the middle is. Yeah. And then this we can cut apart. That is so not straight. Definitely not straight at all. Do I have an eraser? I still do not have a perfect eraser. Oh my, let's see. Do I have one right here? So many stuff and I still don't know how to have an eraser. Where is it? Where was that little guy? Peeping in my big... I can't find it. But this is definitely not cool at all. It's not. Okay, let's see if I can change that. Now this is straight. This is the middle. And then if I move this straight right here, then it's definitely be straight. That's the beauty of these mats. Why I did not use that earlier, I have no clue. Okay, now I can cut this using the perfect one. Now I have to be sure that I'm looking at the correct one, and that's this one. Yeah. Alright guys, next, so this is the middle, and then taking this straight. Wow, I love this cutting mat, makes it a little bit easier. No measuring and having it right away straight. Here we go. Those two belong to each other, and this I cut the other way, so just need to cut down the bottom piece. Here we go. Okay. Now I only need to find an eraser, and I definitely know that I have somewhere an eraser. I need to check that out, where it is. I have no clue where I hide it. I know it'd be somewhere. Wow. Okay. Maybe my girl has some downstairs, but I will erase it when I'm ready. Okay, next thing, I'm gonna cut this a little bit better, a little bit rounder. Same thing on this one, just a little, making this corner not that straight. I think on here too, just a little bit. Oh, this can be a little rounder. Here we go. Okay, cool. Now grab some cardstock. Let's grabbing some cardstock. I do have some left right here, so Why not use your leftover pieces? Okay, I'm just gonna smooch one piece and I am gonna glue it down all the way, leaving a little edge right here and a little edge up here, and this we can cut down. We can. I'm just gonna see if this is straight. That is a little bit neat too. Alright, now I'm just gonna cut this right here. Okay, now I'm just gonna follow this shape with a little edge. Pretty nice. Now I can use the back of this one for the back. Yeah. That's easy peasy. Oh, wait, yeah, it's supposed to be. Yeah. That is why I cut these right away. 2 pieces. Then you will have the perfect shape. As you can see that. Yes, okay. Can I make right away from this one? Yeah, why not? And then the middle, yeah, it does not have to be that large, so yeah, let's do that. Let's just use the other way, the other side. A little down, checking if this is straight as possible that you can. Cut this off. Yes, okay, now I'm gonna leave this for the back. Here we go, put it on. That's it, guys. Now let's just fold this in half so you have 2 equal ones. Split these, grab your scoreboard, and let's just make 1/2 inch and a 1/4 inch extra. We need the gussets. We need the gussets. Yes, we need it. So 1/2 inch plus a 1/4 inch and the gussets. Yes, okay. That was not that difficult, was it? Nope, it was not. Well, which one you like to use, that's totally up to you, but I think I'm gonna use this one. Make a hole in it, and then squeeze it in with any tool you have, which I hope you have one. Here we go. Alright, and then the rest is just some decoration time. Whatever pieces you have left. Well, we always can do that later, but I do like to do that first. Let's see, we do have quite a lot in our basket. I know I used, no, this not. I did use those. I did use this one somehow. I did use it, and I like to use it. Okay, but we still have plenty in our basket, so you can just use your leftover pieces. How about I just split this in half? And then I should have the perfect shape. I don't want to have any risk, so I'm just gonna cut my first one and then my next one. Don't take any chances. There we go. This one. Let's see. This one goes. Switch the edges. Okay guys, what do you think? This is already pretty nice. And for the back I'm just gonna use some leftover pieces because you don't want to end up with too much leftovers. So for the back, I'm just gonna check my basket what I still have left for my other one, see how little I have. So I do my best to use what I should use, but it's not that big deal, of course. Let me use maybe this one for the back. Just see what you have, guys. You don't have to use exactly the same. You don't have to. You can, but I just know that cutting exactly the same papers is maybe it's even not possible. Since I do this myself, making 2 projects with trying to use exactly the same papers is also hard. So yes, I know your struggles if you are not ending up exactly the same cuts as I do. Then don't worry, you've plenty of papers. Alright, so this is my next one. Maybe I can use the back. Why not? Maybe with a little extra strip. So don't worry if you have something that's not fitting. Always can add a little strip to it. That is how we use all the papers. With every single inch that's in our power to use. See, something like this fits perfectly. Why not? Use it. You can cut it smaller if you like. You can use this side if you like, but I think I really like this one. Or you can make that it fits nicely in between. Then I recommend that you cut 2, that you make 2, I call that 2 marks. And then you just cut this in half. and the one that you measured, you can take it on. See, it can be that simple. Yes, it can. Okay. You know, I like to use my strips. Okay, so that's done. Ta-da-da-da-da-da. Ready for the next step. Okay guys, grab your album, because we need to know exactly where and what. Okay, so for the first thing, grab a piece of paper and let's see how wide is it. Well, I do not have to cut it down. Absolutely not. So my first fold line would be for the one without an extra gusset. So that means that I'm just gonna use that one fold line. Okay, one fold line it is. Now if I place this down against my I call this the strip, and let's say this is, let's say we do want to stay away at least a few millimeters from this edge, guys. So let's say 3, let's stay away 3 millimeters away. Okay, so just gonna place this down and I'm gonna make a mark, but we are going to place that other piece on the left side. Maybe it's better to start with the left one first. No, I'm just gonna start with this one. So I made a mark where my left piece is going to be, and I'm just gonna stay away at least 2 millimeters away from that mark that I made right on here, that 3 millimeters away from this gusset. Okay, so my next one definitely will be 2 millimeters away. Alright, now we're gonna make another fold line on that mark. Alright, and now we can fold it double. Make sure you are having a straight fold. And now what I like to do is I'm just going to make a full mark right here. And that means that I need to cut down also at least 2 to 3 millimeters shorter. Always be safe. So I am going to cut my piece, my mark off at least 2-3 millimeters off. Okay, so if I fold this down, that means that I am 2-3 millimeters away from this fold line. You see that? Okay, that's the safe way. Okay, let's glue it in. Yeah. On the place nicely in the middle, because this page is a little smaller. Nice and straight. Yes, burnish it down. You can open it up and burnish it down. Alright guys, that's the first step on the first page. Cool, grab another one. Now this one, we need to have that gusset. I'm gonna make just a small gusset, not too large, but just a small one. So my first fold line is 1/2 inch, and then an extra one at, well, let's make it a little larger than a 1/8. Just between a 1/8 and a 1/4. The 1/4 I think it's too wide. And a 1/8 I believe it's just too small. So I just moved it a little tiny bit to get a gusset that's in between the 1/4 and the 1/8. Alright, fold it down. And now, of course, we're gonna make the new measurement. So I'm gonna add this piece of paper at that mark that we just started with right there. And then I'm gonna make my another fold line. I'm gonna make it 1 millimeter smaller than this one. Okay, so we still are safe in the safe zone. And then same thing here. We fold it down, burnish it, and I just love to make another full mark right here. And again, I am gonna cut down, let's say a 1/8 away from it. Okay, guys. Let's check that out. So make this fold line right here. I have that gusset. So if I place it down, wait just a sec, I have to move this inwards too. So always check first before you glue it down. So if I place this down on my mark, then I still have that 1 millimeter away from here. So if I'm gonna glue it down, yep, I will not see my mark that I placed down, and this fits perfectly on the other side. Yeah, yes! Perfect. Let's add it on. Okay, I place it on my mark. I see if I am equalized with the other one, just to be sure I am correctly. No, I'm not, because of that fold line. I'm not. Okay, then I'm just gonna take it off while the glue is still wet. What happened? Place it down on the mark, and it would be, why wouldn't it be, on the place where it should be. Yes, it would be. Oh, I think that's just how yeah, it would be. Okay, I don't know why something went wrong. Do it again. I'm just gonna place this just to be sure that I now place it on the right spot. This is the right spot. I need my gusset. Just gonna place my gusset underneath. This is the right spot, guys. This is the right spot. I'm gonna move it straight. Close it down, close it down. Yes, perfect. Alright, I just needed some guideline here to be sure. You don't want to mess it up and burnish it all down and then tear it down. But I do see a little of this little mark right here, but that's okay. That's okay. At least this fits perfect, so that is the beauty. Alright, now what I did with the black one is I made first a pocket and then the closure. So I think I just do that again. Why not? So I'm just gonna grab a leftover piece. Maybe a thicker, a deeper one. Oh, here I do have also a leftover. How thick do we want it? How thick it is? Well, I think it's just a, let's cut it 4. 4. Yeah, let's cut it 4, and then we have a nice size of a pocket. So I'm gonna score 1/2 inch and also 1 at the bottom first. Then I am gonna cut the corner off, measure, stay away at least 1 to 2 millimeters away from the fold lines, otherwise it does not fold nicely. Alright, and then just make another fold line, cut this shorter, and then you have your pocket. Okay, again, cut this off, and here you go. Your pocket is ready. Yes, and now we just can place it in. I'm not gonna do any fancy opening on this pocket because we do have used plenty already, and I think if you overdo it, it's not gonna be any nicer. Alright, here's the pocket. Alright, that's that, and now we're gonna grab back the closure. Now, which side do you like? Oh, does not matter, I think. I'm gonna start with the top one. Place it in the middle. And I also like to be sure that I am 1 millimeter higher than this one. So if you like to check that out, I am 1 millimeter higher than the top of this page, otherwise it gets in the way. Same thing with the bottom piece. I'm gonna lay this flat so I know where I am with my bottom piece. Same thing with this one. Stay 1 millimeter lower than your pockets. And you just can check it out. If you place this down, it nicely fits. And there you go. So you have a double opening page right here, and you have a double opening page on the left side with a gusset that places everything down, and then you have this closure. Ta-da! That's it. That is it, guys. And yeah, then you can still choose if you use you can choose whatever. You can use this ribbon or this or whatever kind. This, I think it's too thick. The brown one is also too thick, but these 3 definitely will work. I used on the black one this one, but I think to match it a little bit better, maybe I am going to use the brown one on this side. Okay, so that is that. Let's do some decoration, and let's do some making the threads ready. There is no policy on how to do it, or you can use one single one. I always like to use a double. I don't know why, but makes it a little bit, makes the ribbon a little bit bulky. If that is the case. I think I use way too much, but that's fine. And that's that. Can be that easy. here we go. Now what I also do like, I did use that on the other one, I just make a little knot at the bottom of this thread, so it's a better one piece than if you keep it loose, and that also keeps it from make this loose. So what you also can do, and I did that with the other one, now we made a knot, you can make a little brush, a little fluffy one. Oh, why did I not put a leaf on here? I do have plenty of leaves. Could have added on. Okay, so now it's more easy to make a nice knot bow. Okay, that's that for today. But of course I am with you with the decoration. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, let's see how much we can do the same thing. So now I do have this little strip with that pink stripes for the top. I did the same on the black one. So let's see how I end up with the same one. Then of course this strip. And then for the next piece of paper, I noticed that I used this piece of paper the other way around, and with the black one it does fit this size, but for this one somehow it does not. But the beauty of these papers is you can place them the other direction, especially with flowers. Don't need to be any specific direction to be straight. Okay, so that is my next one that I'm going to use. And for the bottom last strip I did use the pink stripes again, but I do not have it somehow. I do not have it completely. Nope, I don't. So, but I was watching, I do have this pink strip, that's the back of this one, so why not use this one? It's also pink. And I just have it in my stash. That means that I can cut this and just a little edge shorter, just a little tiny bit. I don't know if this is enough. Yep, it is. Okay, smudge the edges. I'll put some other lip gloss on my lip balsam on my lips. I don't know, my corners are a little painful. I don't know why, but somehow they are. Sometimes I do have a really skin problem. Not only my muscles, but a skin problem. Do you recognize skin problem? Where does it come from? I do have plenty skin problems. Eczema. I do have a lot of eczema. I hate it. I also hate to talk about it, but that's just, I do have it. Maybe it's the skin of my personality, I don't know. I'm a redhead, so my skin is always very delicate. I'm a delicate person. Alright, so let's turn this over, and here I would, like I said with the black one, recommend very thin pieces of paper if you would like to add some pieces of paper instead of right away pictures. But if you have your pictures right away, then I suggest you would place pictures inside, or you just keep them plain. Now I do not like to do plain pictures because for me being showing you on Facebook, on YouTube, so I am gonna place some papers on here, but let me first decorate the other way, and that's this one. And we are going to use this piece right here and some pink. Alright, I did use some pink. Okay, cool. Pink, pink, pink. Well, I still have this one also, but I think that's too flowery. That's too flowery. Okay. Oh, this one. This one I used. Maybe it's not that a good idea to use it fully, but let me just start. Okay. I do love having a strip or something. I do like that, don't you? So what I'm gonna do, I definitely like a dark piece. So I'm gonna use, and I'm just gonna use a small one, guys, just a 1/4 strip at the bottom and at the top. Okay, so that is what I'm gonna use. I wanna use this fully, and then I'm just gonna measure that up with the other ones, the other papers. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, let me smooch first this one. Here we go. Okay, I'm not gonna place it down just yet. Of course, we need to know how large this needs to be. Same thing right here. Cut the same dimension. Just like that. Okay, place this down. Place this down, and then you will see how much you should be needed. So I'm just gonna eyeball this a little bit in the middle, and I'm just gonna eyeball this first cut. Does not have to be exactly the same measurements, but this is going to be my first one up. Okay, place it down. Then I'm going to use my strip. Sometimes, as you see, I did not put any distress ink on that little strip. And the meaning for that is my little excuse for not distressing that kind of piece is because that strip is not going to be watched on the edges whatsoever, so it's not to be seen that much. If that is an excuse, then I would use that excuse. You do not see it. But if it would be at the bottom, I definitely would distress it. I definitely would. But this is in between, so you definitely do not see it. Okay, balance it down. And now, of course, for the last one, you can measure it up using this to mark method, so you can't be wrong. And it's supposed to be straight anyway, but if I use 2 marks, then I know definitely that I'm not cutting it wrongly or something like that. Alright. Place it down, and I think I need, no, I think it's pretty, yeah, definitely, it's just the 1 mm difference. Here we go, guys. That's that. Now we go to the inside, and that's the pockets. Let's do the pockets. Okay, I really like to have something in here so I can see my edge for the pocket. Gosh, my... Maybe I need to shut down a little bit more. I'm not talking too much all day long. Okay. I finished it already up. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay, but I can talk through to you. Somehow I did cut this one. As I told you earlier, I don't know why I needed to cut this way, but somehow I already cut this one, so I do have still left this one. So I used a little difference on this paper, so I used that piece of sheet, this leftover piece that I had just left from the other one, and I used this little strip right here. That is what I use for here, and then 4.5 by 6.5 photo mats that can be placed down in here. Yeah, and then that's the choice of you, what you like to see. You can add some photo mats, and I am done. I'm definitely gonna do that. Oh my gosh, I really struggle with my tongue today. So yeah, I am gonna add some photo frames on here, just to let people see what you can do with photo frames. So I'm just gonna start, and one thing that I love to do is first start with the full one, the full size of it. Now this paper that I use is very thin. I think it's 80 gram or something. So if I add this in here, then I definitely have plenty of place to add my pictures on. On the black album I use this cardstock, and that's 160 gram. So I would definitely or take them out, or, well, I think I still can add pictures on there. I don't know, I have not tried it yet, but it's just for example to show you. Okay, now these papers are pretty thin, so I am going to use some double-sided tape to add these in. Otherwise you will see the glue coming through, and you don't want that. You definitely don't want that. Here we go, and so on and so on. Do you like to see this? You can. Please join me. But if you don't like to see that, then you can skip this part. Okay, but I am going to continuing cutting my next piece. So just make a full page, not peach, a full peach. Okay, all right. Naughty. A full page, and you can do so much with these sizes. You even can measure it and then count it in 3. Now I already did that, so my measurement is this. So let's say I cut 3 pieces. And then the last one needs to be, of course, exactly the same. Wait just a sec. And then just start at the bottom and then your next one at the top. And then you can check first. Yep, still perfect. There we go. See? You always can cut your nice pictures, but you also can write something down, of course. That's totally your choice. Alright, let's see what we can do on the left side. You also can make just a full one, if you like that. Just playing around and make a nice spread, whatever you think. Yes, I am going to make a full one. Go. Yeah, okay. Nice. Okay, let's continuing with this side. Same thing. You can do whatever you like. You even can make small ones. That's also nice. What I did in the black one. But always start with a full sheet. That's always the base. Okay, let's say I am gonna fold this in half. Then I am gonna add the first one. Let's add this on top. Okay. And this one you can fold it again in half, cut 1 millimeter off, and then you have this one. That would be nice too. There we go. See, that's nice too. So you can play as many as you like. Playtime. Here we go. Now let's say I am gonna use my measurement that I cut my papers in 3. Then I would have a big piece right here. And then I can cut this in 2. To have 2 smaller pieces. And those need to be cutting down just a little bit. Checking. Yep. Here we go. See? A nice little spread also. Last but not least, now which one do you prefer the most? And of course you can do so much more with this method. You even can take this for the long side and cut small ones. That's totally up to you. I don't like that this is going to be a little loose, so I'm just gonna use a little glue. Yeah, which one do I like to do right here? We have a full one, we have small ones, we have this one. Well, I think this size I do like, but you can play around. You can use any kind you like. But this one I really like. Okay, and for the person who gets this album, you always can take this out if you like. This tape is not that very sticky, so you always can take it out. That's also a reason why I did not use any glue. Okay, that's that. Here we go. See, it's so much flatter right already. Using this thin piece of paper. Yeah, it's boring to see right now, don't it? Oh my gosh, I hate it actually. But it's just to show you what you can do for your pages. Okay, and then it's done, guys. The back page is done. Done. Yeah, and again, you can use anything you like. I love you to the moon and back. Oh, I love it. Thank you note, that's maybe not it. With love. So yeah, you can use anything. Anything you like to decorate this, not even with some of the words, but also with other pieces. Alright. Cool. What do you say? These two are pretty big, and how many pictures are able to store in here? So many. Yeah, okay, so thank you so much for watching this page. I hope you like it, and let's go to this side, the inside front cover page. Cool. Yeah, let's do this. But of course I need to go first with the black one. Alright.